All right, the LA Chargers have been linked to a game changer. We all know about the offensive line issues, and there's a guy available. If you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to the Chargers. To give you an outsider's look into your team, let me know in the comments your second favorite team. Doesn't have to be an NFL team. Like, what's your second favorite team that you root for? Could be NBA, college basketball. I mean, put it in the comments. I don't know why I like this, because it's like, man, no. It used to be like you had to live in Seattle and you had to like every Seattle team, or you have to live here and you have to like, now it's like, you know what? And if you like somebody else, it was like, oh, it's just the way it is. TV's, every game's on. So you can be like an Astros fan or something. I don't know, something random. And like, you just kind of pick your teams, and it's like, that's my teams. I can't explain it, but I don't need to. Okay. Check this out. There's a guy available. You see him in the thumbnail, Nick Gates. Now, this is a Philadelphia Eagles article. He's been a free agent since last year. He was going to be a free agent March 12th. He got injured on leading up to the Super Bowl last year with the Eagles. 41 career regular season games, playoff games through 4 seasons with the Giants, who had him in 2018 as an undrafted free agent. Then he comes to the Eagles. He gets hurt in prep for the Super Bowl and was placed on IR before the Eagles won that game, and hasn't signed with the team since, primarily due to injuries, but he's good to go. It's like, oh my gosh. Do something. So he's been linked to the Chargers. So we go back over here to the Chargers, a Chargers website, and they're going through who are some potential people that could be signed during this bye week. He was with the Eagles and had a 75% overall blocking grade. And look, I get this, right? I don't think he comes in, starts, and the offensive line's fixed, but I do think you bring in another guy. He's now a backup. Now you've got him working for a couple weeks. He doesn't start right away. It's just like, bring in some offensive linemen, move some guys around, give the tackles. Who's going to play tackle? Mekhi Becton, need you to step up. Need you, right now, be ready to go. Need the tackles. Play around with that a little bit. You've got the new guys. So there's just things you could do if you have more guys. Just at this point, it's like, whatever. Let's see what we can do. Make it happen as you go into the playoffs. Hopefully, go into the playoffs. Updated playoff picture is as follows. Here, if the playoffs were to start today, the Jags would be in the 6th seed. Okay? PFF still likes them to get in. Remember, top 7 teams get in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're in. They already beat the Chiefs. They beat the Steelers. And Titans, whatever. Now, one of the things I think we're all kind of stuck on right now is that Jags loss. Of course, we would be, because that was the last thing we saw. And it's like, oh, Chargers suck. Why do I even watch? You could be thinking that. And if you're not thinking that, you're like, you know what? That's kind of where I'm leaning is, what's the point? Look how bad we looked. What if we even get... First of all, enjoy the games, because you're going to really miss them come next May. It's like, man, I missed the games. Enjoy these next few games. Watch them. Number one. Number two, don't forget what the Chargers have done and who they have beaten. So if you just go back here a little bit, Pittsburgh just absolutely destroyed them and destroyed the Minnesota Vikings. Now, the Vikings, I get it. That's fine. In both Pittsburgh and Minnesota. But I'm saying you've handled some lesser opponents, and now you've gotten handled by Indianapolis and Jacksonville. That was like, I don't like that. But don't forget, you beat Kansas City, beat Denver. You beat Denver. You're one of the 2 teams that beat Denver. So to just look at Jacksonville and be like, oh, man, we're terrible, that's just not correct. That was a 1-game bad game. So what Jim Harbaugh has done this week is he's given a huge rest week. Let me pull this up. Jim Harbaugh said he's going to give his team an entire week. So they're supposed to get 5 days. He's going to give them a full 7 days. And he's saying, because we've been playing 15 straight games, 15 straight weeks, and it all started back in training camp. Remember, the Chargers and the Lions played an extra preseason game. So when you take it, so they actually reported to camp like mid-July. And here we are all the way into November. So I think 100% give them the entire week. No question about it. Rest is the most important thing. Heal up. Late bye is awesome. What I'm saying is this team is not terrible. It was one game, and that's what happens in the National Football League. They've beat really good teams. They got to bye at the right time. Guys will maybe coming back from injury. Omarion Hampton. Offensive line can just get healthy. Mekhi Becton, he's been trying to get out there. He's just not great when he's injured. Shocker. I mean, right? Who is? So let's just let these guys come back in. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments because, you look at the schedule. Again, it's my favorite thing to do, if you haven't noticed. Just look at it. We have enough information now, right? We just know that you go bye week and then home against your hated rival. Such a must win there. It's not even funny because home against Philadelphia. And by the way, remember what we've said from the beginning on this thing. It's all about entertainment. Right? That is what we are doing here. So we want to be able to watch meaningful games as late into the season as possible. And man, you're seeing it. Your CBS game against your hated rival after the bye. Check. Love that. Then you go Philadelphia, Monday Night Football at home. Can you ask for anything better than that? Then Kansas City on the road. They're going to be in just like a must win. Like now we're in December. It's like, oh my gosh, we're doing this. And that's the beauty of the NFL season. And that's why everyone, you start off in September, it's warm, everybody's fresh, just kind of up and down the field. Then it's just a grind right down in here at Kansas City. It's going to be cold. Why is it cold in Kansas City? I don't understand that. Should it be that as cold as it is when it in December? I understand it's cold in Green Bay, in Buffalo. Why is it always cold in Kansas City? Okay, then you go to Dallas. Love that. Houston, and then to Denver for what could be who knows what at that point. If Denver slows down a couple games here, then you're playing for the division. So it's all good. Love to see that there's some free agents out there. By the way, let's just look at some other ones that they're talking about. These are just that are kind of linked to Carl Davis Jr. still out there. Oh my gosh. Didn't know that. Kendricks is still out there. A longtime Minnesota legend, had a stint with the Chargers in 23, and Cowboys still out there. If you have linebacker help, don't really need it, but also wouldn't hurt either. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see all of you on the next one.